The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Jones blinking from the contact. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Wow, that ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense. I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Again, it's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rams 7, Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans! Kendre Miller with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. Oh, some strong running. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of
27 yards there, a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Well, the Rams now at 2 and 5 to start play. Now they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jaden Reed, 42 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 73 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
The tight end in motion right. Throwing, Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free. It's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good for a Rams first down.
To throw is Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Saints 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. That's complete to Palmer. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 48 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Throwing is Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Desperate coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Pushes him over. Touchdown, LA! Terrence Ferguson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Score Rams 28, Saints 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'll tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. To throw is Shuck. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
2nd and 6.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Slot man moves right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Third and 2. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down.
They'll go play action with Shuck. There's Johnson with a reception. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
Taysom Hill taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. 31, set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10.
Throwing again is Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw, Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make make this a 4-point game.
35. Saints 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead. That could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Saints.
Now Shuck. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop any like that one. 2nd down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
To throw now, Shuck. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Shuck now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing again here, Shuck. They set up the screen to Miller. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
60 Eagles.
Throwing, Shuck. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here we go, set.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he's going to be touched down here.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
From the gun, Shuck. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring it back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at their 46-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Stafford looks to throw again. Touchdown! Terrence Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
34.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. On play action, Shuck. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he's brought down.
That connection seemed to work out okay on the first play of the drive. Why not go right back to it? And once again, this defense is left without an answer as they surrender back-to-back first downs.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
The Saints will line up for the...
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20.
first and 10 here. Stafford. And that's caught by Williams. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. They'll come up now on second down. Stafford. Pass complete. It's Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, he should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Finding Williams on the check down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Now it's Stafford. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
He hits Adams complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
1 more yard.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
12-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's second down. Again, it's Harvey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A big play here, 3rd and 2. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Los Angeles, they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more,